Welcome to Worldbreaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, Worldbreaker Coo, and today we are looking at Dinobot Swoop. Here's his card. There's the back of the card. We're not going to talk about the card anymore. Here's his piece of his combiner, the arm with two thumbs. You've seen it. We may not talk about this anymore. So back at the Swoop Dinobot Autobot himself, he's looking good. Folks, I'm very happy about this guy. I grew up on Transformers G1, and seeing a G1 styled Transformer is freaking sweet. So I'm very happy about that. I love the wings. It feels like a different plastic than some of the others in the wave. Because I've taken them all out so far, but I like the feel of it. I like how it looks when he has them spread and when they're kind of pulled down almost like a cape. So both are pretty darn sweet. Feels freaking nice. Let's see what else. Nothing else much with them really in Dinobot mode, or excuse me, in Autobot mode. I like the colors he has. The translucent head with a little bit of gold there. Comes with a nice little sword. Yeah, I mean, he looks good. Not a whole lot of kibble or anything like that. Just a straight up gangster looking pterodactyl. Now I'm going to get him in alt mode. So with that, we'll go. All right, so here we go, back with Swoop. And actually, his transformation into Dinobot was not that difficult at all. So, very G1-ish. So I'm actually going to transform him back on camera, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I did, with some reverse engineering. He looks cool. He has his feet there. His wings are still there. What I do like about the wings are they're very pliable. You can bend them, any which way. If you want to simulate him flying, you can also do that because you can lift his neck up, and there you go with a flying pterodactyl. Or you can even have the legs up while you fly the guy. Looking pretty cool. Okay, the legs look a little weird, but it's what it is. There's nothing that pegs the head in. It just kind of just sits there. So keep that in mind. But I think it looks pretty darn cool. All in all, I really do dig this. I like this. I think it's my favorite out of the first wave of these Dinobots. So we'll be picking up more of these in the future. Can't wait to see how they combine. But yeah, so that's Swoop. And just to give you a little comparison, because way back in Titan, what was it, Titan Masters? I can't remember. They had this guy, which is another pterodactyl, but it was like a $5 guy, a pretty cheap one. But the interesting thing is, if you look at Swoop's head here, take a look at this. That's Swoop. So it's pretty cool that they did that. I wonder if they planned, they must have knew they were already going to do this one anyway. But I like that little homage to Swoop as he's in a pterodactyl form. So let's get this guy transformed back. I will show you how the knife or the sword looks in his jaw. Looks stupid, right? That looks pretty stupid, so unless you're just going to fly around stabbing people, I mean, I don't think that's really a good idea. But it's kind of funny, though. I'm sorry. Like, a pterodactyl with a sword flying around just looks hilarious. So maybe they made it for the fun factor. But I digress. So let's get him back. So we're going to pull his head back down like this. And then we're going to snap his beak back in. So now you have his head. Now he's just kind of sitting there chilling. Look at me. Looks pretty stupid. So let's get him stupefied. Pull his arms out because there's some pegs there that go right there. Pull both of those out and twist them around again. Twist it around. Then pull out the fist so he can make a fist and punch folks. More like Decepticons. Pull out this side as well. A little tricky, so let's... Alright, so his arms are back out. Now he looks really weird, you know. Yeah, look at that, guys. So then from there, what you're going to do is pull out the back assembly, which is his legs. And I had no idea it was going to be this easy, folks, when I first looked at the instructions. Usually these things are really complicated. You snap those back down. You pull his little legs back up. You stand Swoop back up. And there you have it. A nice little transformer. So very, very, very happy with this guy. Again, he is my favorite of this wave thus far. So yeah. So I look forward to seeing the last 4 of these also reviewed. And thanks for watching. Please take a look at the previous Transformers video there, or subscribe there if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Peace and pterodactyl grease.